Okay, so here we go. So I wanted to kind of start off tonight. So this is Cliff at Cliff and Heather's, and I'm just going to show off my Oil Junkie shirt. There's Oil Junkies, OJ, very good. All right, I like to show that off. And if you have one of those shirts, please wear it all the time that you can. I wanted to start tonight off, though, where I just sort of talk about a few products that have been very helpful in the last few days. So winter has definitely set in here in the West, and this has become, of course, one of my favorites always anyway, but more now than ever before, and that is the Grapefruit Lip Balm. So you might have your own favorite lip balm. This one's mine, but definitely the Young Living Lip Balm. I would highly recommend getting one or several of these for the winter season. The other thing that's come in really, really handy is this particular oil. So if you don't have this oil, you need to get this oil. And it's great. I love rubbing this on the bottoms of my feet, on my chest, on my neck. And this can really help during the winter season. I'll just leave it at that. The other things that I wanted to mention are a few other products that we've already talked about in the past, but there's this one, which is Inner Defense, and it says that it is a total system protection, pure therapeutic grade essential oils with thieves. And I'm just going to read on here. What else does it say? I just don't want to say anything I shouldn't say. Basically, it talks about taking one capsule daily in the morning or take one capsule 3 to 5 times daily when stressed. For best results, use Life 5 8 hours later. So I just wanted to show everybody what this pill looks like. It's just a soft gel pill, very easily swallowed, and Inner Defense. I love taking this during the winter season when it feels like your body might need that. Also, I've talked about this one, another one of my favorites, Longevity, which is with frankincense. It is an ultra antioxidant, and this one says a potent proprietary blend of fat-soluble antioxidants. Longevity it is as essential as a multivitamin and should be taken daily to prevent the damaging effects of our modern lifestyle. So it has thyme, clove, orange, frankincense in it. I'm just going to show this soft gel. It's also a soft gel, easily swallowed, and I love taking at least one of these every day. Inner Defense, I'll take one in the morning and one in the evening, but Longevity, I take just one every morning, and I find that that's really helpful. And then finally, the forever favorite, Super C, and I happen to like the tablet, as Young Living calls it. So it's a powerful antioxidant and vitamin C supplement. I'm just going to show this one as well. You can get this in a chewable, but I like the tablet. There's the tablet that you just swallow. And I think they recommend 2 a day. It says for reinforcing immune strength, take 2 tablets daily. For maintenance, take 1 tablet daily. Best taken before meals. So I usually take 1 a day just to maintain. And when I start to feel a little bit as if I might need some extra support, then I'll take 2 a day. So Super C. Don't forget about those products because those are fantastic, great products to take during this winter season. Okay, what are we really here to talk about tonight? So tonight, Heather has been calling out to a lot of people in the organization, and she's more well-versed in this than I am as far as what the needs are of the downline organization at the moment, or members in the organization at the moment. And the one thing that she says keeps kind of popping up as a question constantly is that of the Essential Rewards Program. What is it? How does it work? What are the details of it? And that sort of thing. So the Essential Rewards Program is such a fantastic program. And I think sometimes when we've been part of that program, when we've been enrolled in it and been a part of the Essential Rewards Program, we forget that there are those who don't know much about it, or they're brand new to Young Living, maybe haven't even heard what the details are of that program. So this is a great night for us because we really want to share all the fabulous, all the great possibilities that a member can receive with this Essential Rewards program. Now, I also want to just say we went to a type of boot camp training in North Carolina, and in North Carolina not too long ago, and we had one of our downline members, Melissa Kiefer, who actually put this part of a presentation together for when we were there, and we are using the same slides that she shared with us, and because we thought they were fantastic. So some of this may have been seen by some before, but this is what we wanted to share tonight because we feel like it's got all the information that it needs to for this particular program, the Essential Rewards program. So I'm going to share the screen really quickly. Let me actually make sure, let me share the screen, and then I want to make sure I pick the right one here. There we go. And here is our boot camp, Back to Basics boot camp. So the Essential Rewards portion of it. So I just want to go through kind of the basics of the Essential Rewards program. We'll probably be done here in a few minutes. I mean, I don't expect that this webinar is going to take a full 45 minutes to an hour or so. But I just wanted to go through this. Now, the Essential Rewards program has always been a good program, but Young Living went and made it better than what it has ever been in the past. So it's always been a good program. Now it's really a great program. And I would highly recommend that if anybody has any doubts about that, go and compare it to other Essential Reward Autoship programs that are out there in the industry. And I guarantee you, you're going to find that Young Living's is top-notch and the best that is available. I mean, just with everything that Young Living offers. First of all, let's see here. Okay, finding your why. Oh boy, maybe this isn't the one that I wanted. Hang on a second. I just wanted to do Essential. Oh, I have to click down here. There we go. I was clicking the wrong button. All right. Essential Rewards is an auto ship program and a loyalty program rolled into one. Now, before we go much further, I know that there's sometimes a bad name for auto ship programs, but there doesn't need to be that feeling with this one, because this particular auto ship program is all about an Essential Rewards program. That is really what it is. There will be some members that want to receive the same products every month, and that's fine. You can sign up for that, especially those of us who enjoy drinking Ningxia Red, or those of us that take Super C, Longevity, these types of products that we're using on a constant, regular, everyday basis. We may want those on our Essential Rewards / auto ship order every month because we're going to use them every month. But there are going to be others who want to switch their products around, and that is the beauty of this Essential Rewards program, is that you will receive a product order, but it will be what you want. It's not going to be something that Young Living picks for you. They just randomly send you something, and it's not something that you have to have set every month. You choose. You can change every single month what products you want, and in fact, you have up until midnight of the night that your order is scheduled to process, because you do have to pick a day when your order will process. So you have up until midnight that night to change your order before it will ship out. Now, I believe that is midnight Mountain Time, so be careful of that. But you have a lot of time, clear up until midnight Mountain Time of the night that your order would process, that you can change the products on it and have what you want being shipped and coming to you. All right, so just leaving it with that. And then, so the previous Essential Rewards program, again, remember I said that it was already a good program. There was reduced shipping charges. You earned, this is kind of hard to read. This slide is a little bit hard to read. I don't know if I can make it, let me see if I can make it bigger. I don't know if that made it much bigger. But anyway, oh, there it goes. That's better. So it had reduced shipping charges. You could earn 10% back on the PV of your Essential Rewards order. So let's say that you placed a 100 PV order, a 100 PV Essential Rewards order for the month. You would earn 10% back on that 100 PV, which would be $10 basically, or 10 PV that you could then redeem for free product. You could use those 10 points to get whatever product that you wanted with a value of at least 10 points, right? So let's say that you earned 10% on 100 PV, which is 10 points, and you wanted a lip balm. Well, a lip balm is definitely less than 10 PV, so you could order a lip balm using your, you could redeem your points for the lip balm, and you wouldn't have to pay for that lip balm or whatever product that you might choose that was within that PV value. And the only thing that you would have to pay for is the shipping and handling of the product coming to you. But other than that, the product itself is free of charge. Okay, that hasn't changed. Just we're going to talk about what the changes are in just a second. But that was between months 1 through 6. So the first 6 months that you're on the Essential Rewards program, you would earn the 10% back on the PV of your order as reward points that you could then later redeem for products of your choosing. After being on the program for 6 months, the next 7 to 12 months, which is a 6-month period, but between month 7 and 12 that you're on the program, you would earn 15% back. So again, if you placed a 100 PV order, you would get 15 points back instead of 10 points. So Young Living basically said, after the first 6 months, we want to increase the amount that we're giving you in rewards points because you've been loyal to us. You've stayed on the program for 6 months, so the next 6 months, we're going to give you an additional 5% back in rewards points. So that would have been from month 7 to 12. And then after 12 months or a full year of being on the program, Young Living said, again, we want to incentivize you because you've been on the program, you've been loyal to us for an entire year. We're now going to give you 20% back. So if you placed a 100 PV order, you would get 20 points back. So now you're getting double the points that you got originally back on the orders that you were placing. And the 20% is where it maxed out. At that point, you wouldn't earn anything beyond that 20%. Again, these are points that build up in a little bank until you're ready to use them. You can use them each month if you want to, but you can also save them up, and then you can use them when you are ready to use them. There are a couple of cautions that I would give. One is that you want to use the points within a year's time from when you earn them, because if you don't use them, you lose them. So you have a year from when you've been earning points. So let's say you earn points in January of 2016. You would want to use those points earned in January by January 2017, or else you're going to lose those points. The only time you really have to kind of worry about that sort of thing, though, is if you're not using your points at all. If you're on a fairly regular basis, maybe every 2 months, 3 months, maybe even every 6 months, or at least once a year, if you're using your points, then you're going to be fine. You're not going to lose anything. It's only those that just completely forget that they even have points and never redeem them that they kind of run into that situation where they might lose some of their points. And we do not want anyone losing any of their reward points, because those are points that you have earned that you should be allowed to use and redeem for a free product. Many of us, I think I speak for the majority of the organization, many of us do not have a problem with using the points before they expire, because there are so many needs that we have with different products that we're constantly using them, or we certainly have a timeline where we say we're going to use our points every 3 months or every 6 months, or definitely by the end of the year we will have them used up before the next year rolls around. The other caution that I would give with these reward points is that you are only allowed to redeem a maximum of 350 points each month. So be careful with that. If you're placing large orders, and some members are placing fairly large orders, and you're earning a lot of points, because the amount of points that you can earn is unlimited. You can earn, I mean, if you place 1,000 PV order, you can earn the percentage back in rewards points on 1,000, on 2,000, on a 5,000 PV order. It doesn't matter how large your order is, you will get the rewards points based on the percentage that you qualify for each month. However, when you go to redeem your points, you are limited to that 350 PV redemption each month. So be cautious with that if you're placing really large orders. Again, for those of us that aren't necessarily placing super large orders every month, we don't run into a big issue with that. All right. Okay, and Heather is here. She's here with me, and so she just reminded me of a third caution that I would give you. The third caution is that when you go to redeem your points, you're only allowed to redeem your points on products that are full PV value. And when we say full PV value, that means that the PV hasn't been reduced on the product. So let me give an example. One example of a reduced PV product is the rose oil. So a lot of us are familiar with the rose oil. It's an expensive oil, and for good reason. It takes a lot of rose petals in order to extract the amount of oil that little bottle of rose oil has in it. And so the price on that bottle of rose oil is a little bit high, but again, good reason for that. But the PV does not match the price. It's a reduced PV amount. That being said, if you were going to try to redeem your reward points for a bottle of rose oil, it's not going to allow that because the rose oil has a reduced PV value compared to its price, and rewards points are not allowed to be used to order products with reduced PV. Another example is, another example I like to use anyway is the Ningxia Red single packets. The single packets are reduced PV, and so if you go to use your rewards points to order the Ningxia Red single packets, then it will not allow that because the single packets have a price that is or a PV that's lower than the price of the product. And you're going to find that there are a handful of other products that are like that. Not many of Young Living's products, though, have reduced PV. There's generally just a few. And but be cautious of that, because if you are saving up if you're saving your points for a particular product, just make sure that that product that you're wanting to redeem your points for is not a reduced PV product, okay? And I'm going to talk about one fantastic change that Young Living made. And I think it's been made quite a while ago, but it is a great change to this program. So I want to talk about that in just a minute. So that was in essence the old Essential Rewards program. And then that was the good program. The other thing I want to point out, though, with this is that to be a part of the Essential Rewards program, and a lot of people don't know this, you only have to do 50 PV a month. Now, how many of us are spending, money on something that's $50 a month that we could say, you know what, I'd rather use that for Young Living, and I can actually get free product if I do it. There are so many things that I think if we really take a look at what we're spending our money on, we could definitely reevaluate some of those purchases that we make and shift that over to this Essential Rewards program and participate in it and actually earn free products from Young Living. And Young Living wants to give us those free products. So to participate in the program, you only need to do a minimum of 50 PV, Essential Rewards order of 50 PV a month to participate. And then you receive all of these great rewards. However, remember that if you're wanting to earn commissions, you do need a total of 100 PV. So, if you're not earning commissions, 50 PV is just fine, and you can participate in the Essential Rewards program. If you're earning commissions, or if you're trying to earn the Rising Star Team bonus, which I might talk about a little bit later, we've talked about that in the past, you do need a 100 PV Essential Rewards order to qualify for the Rising Star Team bonus and to qualify for commissions in general. There are also some other benefits to completing a 100 PV Essential Rewards order each month, and that has to do with the promotions that Young Living has been offering. And you can get additional promotions. Not only are you earning rewards points to redeem for free product, but you're also able to get promotional products during the month if you have a minimum of 100 PV Essential Rewards on your order for the month. Okay, so that was the old program, which was good. Now Young Living went and made a great Essential Rewards program. And again, I say, do not hesitate to compare this to other companies in the industry, and you're going to find that Young Living's is the best program. So right here on this slide that we're looking at, the new Essential Rewards program, it shows that months 1 through 3 it's the 10% rewards points that you earn back. So on the old program, it was the first 6 months. Now it's the first 3 months you get the 10%, and then they completely did away with the 15% and jumped from 10 straight to 20%. That is, I think, fantastic. I mean, again, if you compare this to other essential rewards programs in the industry, you're not going to find something that is so rich and so great as the one that Young Living is offering. So you go straight from 10% after just 3 months. So they're just saying, all we want you to do is is to dedicate 3 months of being on the essential rewards program, and we're going to give you the 10% on your rewards points. So if you do a 100 PV order, you would get 10 points back that you could redeem for products of your choosing, free product in essence, other than the shipping that you have to pay for on it. And that lasts 3 months. Then in month 4, you start earning 20% back in rewards points. Now, Young Living does take that 20% time frame from month 4 all the way through month 24. So you have to be on the program now for a period of 2 years, 24 months, and you're earning that 20% after the first 3 months. So month 4 to month 24, you get 20% back. But then after you've been loyal to Young Living on this Essential Rewards program for 2 years, they jump you up to 25% in month 25. So month 25 that you're a part of the Essential Rewards program, you go to 25% in earning back the points that you are placing each month in the Essential Rewards program. So again, if you place a 100 PV order in month 25, you would get 25 points back. And from there on out, you're going to start earning the 25%. And if you're always placing a 100 PV order, you're going to get 25 points back every single month. That's almost like you placed a 100 PV order, which if you're getting the 25% back in rewards points that you can redeem for free product, it's almost like you really only had to place a 75 PV order. I mean, you really have to place the 100 PV order to still qualify, but then you're getting 25% of that back to you. So it's almost as if really out of your pocket, it's like you really are only spending $75 or 75 PV to pay for your order because you got 25% back that you can get in free product. Let's see. They are also giving you, this is kind of hard to read on this particular slide, but Young Living is also giving everyone some free products at month 3, and it looks like at month 6 and at month 9. So there's some gift, a free gift that Young Living is now giving away. They never did that before. Young Living never gave any kind of a free gift away to members who are part of this program. But if you sign up on Essential Rewards now, you'll get a free gift at month 3 and month 6 and month 9. Okay. Plus, they are also offering a loyalty blend, essential oil blend in 1 year. So once you've been a part of the Essential Rewards program for 1 full year, you will receive a special oil that is a loyalty oil, an oil for having been loyal to Young Living for your, I don't even know what that is yet. I haven't received it yet. I think they're trying to get those out to members over a period of time, a space of time, and because Heather and I have been a part of the program for over a year and even over 2 years. So I haven't received that yet, but I'm excited to find out what that will be. And again, that is another free gift that Young Living is offering to anyone who stays loyal to the program for a full year. And I don't know what that special oil is yet, but I'm excited to find out. And then, as it says, you can still earn additional free points. So you get the rewards points. Yeah, so you're getting the rewards points as part of this that you can then redeem for products of your choosing or free products that whatever you want other than those products that might have reduced PV value to them. What else? Reduced shipping fees still apply. It's still a minimum of 50 PV to participate. Again, if you want to earn commissions, though, Rising Star Team bonus or commissions in general, you have to have a 100 PV order. and 100 PV Essential Rewards to earn the Rising Star Team bonus. But if you just want to buy product and you're not earning commissions, or you haven't made a commitment to earn commissions yet, you can participate still in the Essential Rewards program with just 50 PV a month, which I think is fantastic. You can change your order every month, and there, also you can cancel anytime. But once you're a part of this program, 50 PV a month, like I said, you can find a way to reevaluate and change where you might be spending some of your money every month and start spending it on Young Living products that total 50 PV. That is super simple, very, very easy to do. Trust me, just try it for a month or two, and you'll see that you can easily spend 50 PV each month. And you'll be a part of the program, earning these rewards points, being able to then redeem those points for products of your choosing, free products, and you'll want to stay a part of the program. You're not going to want to leave the program. What else? I think that's kind of it on this particular slide, or at least as far as all the points that I wanted to talk about. So let me go on to this next one. Okay, and here it is a little bit bigger. Great, I didn't realize that Melissa had done this. So thank you, Melissa, for this slide. This talks about everything I just mentioned. Months 1 through 3, you get the 10% back. Months 4 through 24, 20%. Months 25 on, you get the 25% back. And the free gifts at months 3, 6, and 9, a loyalty essential oil blend at 1 year, earn additional free points or extra products on promotion. So there are promotions that if you do at least 100 PV of essential rewards on your order, then you will qualify for special promotions each month that Young Living is offering. And that's something that's kind of new too. It used to be that you had to do 190 PV to start qualifying for the promotions, but now you just have to do 100 PV to qualify for the promotions. And if you do 100 PV Essential Rewards order, that's when you qualify for those promotions at the 100 PV level. It has to be a 100 PV Essential Rewards order, and then you start qualifying for those additional promotional products. So I think for last month, Heather can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure last month, well, the month of November, it was a free Peppermint Vitality. Yeah, so it was a free Peppermint Vitality if you did 100 PV. And I think in October, it was a free Lavender Vitality, pretty sure. So if I've got my months right. So, I mean, you just did a 100 PV Essential Rewards order minimum, and you got a free Lavender in October, and then in November, you got a free Lavender Vitality, sorry, and then in November, you got a free Peppermint Vitality. You cannot beat that. I mean, that was just for placing a 100 PV order, which we were going to place anyway because we wanted to qualify for commissions. So if you're earning commissions, it just makes sense to do the 100 PV order. And why not make it an Essential Rewards order so that you can earn these rewards points and the additional free product that comes with it as part of the promotion. Okay, let's see. I think that's pretty much it for this slide. We kind of already went over everything. So I'm going to go ahead. Oops, I didn't mean to go that far. Here we go. Key things to note. You can order individual products on Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards is often referred to as an ER order. So that's what the ER represents. You're not tied to ordering an Essential Rewards kit, although the kits are discounted. So that's another thing that a lot of members get confused with. There are Essential Rewards kits. It's like a prepackaged set of products. And you can order the Essential Rewards kits each month if you would like, but you don't have to. You can put whatever products you want on your Essential Rewards order. You are not limited to ordering the same thing or a specific kit every month. And some people some members don't realize that, and they get locked into ordering this kit every month, and they think that that's what they have to order, and that is not true. So share this with everyone and anyone that you know who's participating in the Young Living Essential Rewards program, that they can order whatever they want as long as it totals up to the PV value that they need. If it's just 50 PV to participate and stay a part of the program, or if it's 100 PV so that they can receive commissions and the Rising Star Team bonus in particular, and also if they want to qualify for that free promotional item product that Young Living is offering with a 100 PV Essential Rewards order each month. Rather than being on Essential Rewards for 12 months before receiving 20% discount, you now only have to be on it for 3 months. So they blew that out of the water as far as the 12 months. You only have to be on it for 3 months, and boom, you're immediately receiving the 20%. Now that 20%, that's what you will continue to earn for 24 months, but then in that 25th month, they ramp it up to 25%. It is fantastic. Free gifts and loyalty blend, I mean, really, you do have to love the free stuff. You really do, because that's just, free products that are being given to us, and we didn't have to pay anything extra for them. Melissa did add on here, there's no longer a 1 month grace period. So it used to be that Young Living would give you 1 month where you didn't have to order anything on your Essential Rewards program, and you would call it your grace period or your grace month, and they did away with that. I actually think that's kind of a good thing, and the reason why is because there were members who thought they could take a grace period or a grace month and they would still qualify for commissions. And that was never true. If you took a grace period or a grace month for your Essential Rewards order and you were still wanting to qualify for commissions, you still had to have a 100 PV order, at least a regular order, to qualify for commissions. And members would think, oh, I took my grace month, but don't I still get paid commissions? And that's not true. So I kind of am glad that they did away with the grace period, because now there won't be any of that confusion. You're either going to be a part of the Essential Rewards program or you won't be, but you're going to want to be a part of the program and stay with the program just because of all the great benefits that it offers. Let's go. I think this might be the last slide. Why you should be on it. Some bonuses and gifts are tied to being on Essential Rewards, such as the Rising Star Team bonus, and we can talk more about that later. I mean, we've talked about it in previous webinars. I think that we have one out there on the Oil Junkies YouTube channel already. But if there's any question about the Rising Star Team bonus, just let us know. We can certainly talk more about that in detail for those that have an interest in understanding that bonus better. There are some monthly promotion items. So again, for the month of November, there was if you did a 100 PV Essential Rewards order, you got the free Peppermint Vitality. And in the month of October, it was a free Lavender Vitality. After 1 year, you'll receive 20% back, 25% after 2 years. Add this to your wholesale discount of 24% off of retail. Add this to the free monthly promotion items. Add this to the free anniversary gifts at months 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, and 36-month marks, and at every additional 12-month mark after. Oh, after one year, you'll receive 20% back. So now it's 25% after 2. After 3 months, sorry. After 3 months, you get the 20, it jumps to the 20%, right? Yeah. So after the 3 months, it jumps to the 20%. And then after 2 years, or the 24-month mark, it jumps to the 25%. So sorry about that. And I think, yeah, that was the last slide. So I'm going to just stop the share. I'm going to go backwards. I don't want to have missed a slide. Yeah, that was it. So I'm going to stop the share as far as the screen there, and just come back here and pull it all together and remind everyone. Should we go into an account and kind of show? Well, maybe we'll do that for the next time. So I'll leave that for the next time, because I think it would be a good idea to go into an account. We do have someone in our organization who's been very willing to allow us to log into their account. And we could go into there and show sort of the process and the steps that you would go through as far as how to set up an Essential Rewards order, how to redeem the points, how to see the points that you've earned, and how many points you have that you can redeem. So we'll do that for next time. I just want to make sure that I have everything ready before I just start jumping through it all. I don't want to start clicking through things and have something hiccup on us and it's not showing or working the way that it should. I'll go through that, and maybe on the next meeting we can do that at the very start and just kind of feed that into this meeting, and then go into our next topic that we'll talk about the next time. So I think that would be a really good start for the next meeting, and hopefully we'll get more participants, because they'll want to see how that takes place. Before we leave this though, and something that I would want to show with that process is Young Living made a change that is so fabulous. I can't say enough good about it. It used to be that when you placed your Essential Rewards order, that was one order, and then for your to redeem your rewards points, you had to place a whole separate order, and you had to go through Young Living to place that order. By the way, you had to contact someone in member services or customer service in order to get that order placed. Now you can log on to your virtual office. You can place your rewards point order yourself, and you can actually, if you were placing a regular order, so not an essential rewards order, but a regular order where you're not going to earn any rewards points from it. It's just maybe your essential rewards order already processed for the month, but you still need a few products. You can go place what we call a regular order, and if you have rewards points, you can redeem your rewards points for the products that you're wanting to purchase. And if you order more than the points that you can redeem, you just pay the difference. You just pay that balance. Otherwise, if you have enough points, it just becomes a full rewards point order that you've redeemed points for, and the only thing you pay for is shipping, and that's it. So it's great because you can add additional products to your order that before you couldn't. You could only order exactly up to the amount of points that you had available. Now you can go over those points. You just have to pay for those products that you don't have points that you can redeem on. And in a way, that's also really nice because say you want to order a product that has reduced PV and you can't use your rewards points for that particular product. Well, you can order other products that are full PV value and redeem your rewards points and get those products that way. And then, in addition, order the reduced PV products as well and just pay for those. But they will all come in one package, in one box, in one order. And you're not paying separate shipping fees. It's all just one shipping fee, and it's all just one order for you. So that is a great, fantastic change that Young Living started a while ago, but many don't realize that that is something that is available in the virtual office, and it's just awesome that they did that. And before, again, you had to place a whole separate order, and if you didn't have enough points to cover all the products that you wanted, you had to take off some of the products and just get what you had enough points to redeem. And then if you wanted additional products, that had to be a whole separate order for you. And that's not how it is anymore. You can combine all of that into one order, pay one shipping fee, and it is great. And redeeming the points, redeeming these rewards points for products that you want for free is so super simple. It is easy, easy, easy. And that's what we'll show on the next one. So hopefully we're also kind of dangling a little bit of a carrot out there for everyone to join us on the next webinar when we go through an actual account step by step to show that process so that you can see just how simple it really is. I think that's kind of all that we have for tonight. We just really wanted to talk about the Essential Rewards program, the benefits of it, how great it is, and how you can have whatever products you want on it, how Young Living has made it a much stronger, better Essential Rewards program than it's ever been in the past. And again, go compare it. If you don't want to believe me, don't believe me. Go compare it to other Essential Rewards programs in the industry, and you, I guarantee, will not find anything that matches this, that is better than what Young Living is offering. And don't forget, to be a part of this program, you only are required to have a minimum 50 PV each month to participate. You don't have to do this huge amount of volume every month. It's just 50 PV. And if you don't get sent something that Young Living just wants to send you, just some random product package that they want to send you. It's what you want. You pick what you choose to have sent to you, not just some package that you sign up for and you're getting that same package every single month. All right, that's. I think we're going to wrap it up. That may not have taken a full 45 minutes to an hour, but we really appreciate all those who participated with us tonight. We will post this on the Oil Junkies YouTube channel and get it up there, and we'll have a link to it as well on the Oil Junkies Facebook page. Invite others to go view those webinars on the YouTube channel. That is open to the public, and invite others to join us on these weekly webinars. We'll try to find. We're going to figure out a day and a time that works for a good majority of people and really start capturing a larger audience on these webinars. But we appreciate those that joined us, and for now, we'll say until next week. So have a great week, and check us out on the YouTube channel. Again, this is Cliff and Heather from Oil Junkies. I'm going to just show off the shirt one more time, Oil Junkies right there, and we will see you next time. All right, have a great evening. Bye.